Well, this is Manish Patel from the EII Capital Group. Today is March 14th, 2012. This is our weekly Ichimoku analysis for all the global stock markets, where we cover everything in North America, from Canada to Brazil to US to Europe to Asia. This is our normal disclaimer. This is state for education use only. All charts you're going to see are from Thinkorswim from TD Ameritrade, TradeStation, or TC2000 from Warden Brothers. Here are my contact details here at mpatella@eicapital.com. Also, you could reach us at ichimokutrade.com for Facebook, Twitter, free videos, or heat map or email services. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to go here and we're going to start looking for all the global markets. We're going to first start off with Germany. You can see Germany's here. It's basically at 7,000 level. I know it's 5 points away, but next resistance level is going to be about 7,100. It looks like it's trying to get there very, very fast. Remember, this thing has been going on for a long time. If you have not entered this market at all, you really need a pullback before you could enter. It's too dangerous right now to get in. If you're in it, then you just tighten up your stops, and that's about it, and just keep on taking a ride going up. Paris market broke for the resistance it's at another minor resistance level right now. It looks like it may hold here. Again, just like all the global markets, these things are very, very overextended right now and really need a major pullback moving forward. It may not happen, but that's why you just don't get out. You just keep your stops very close and tight to protect your profits. London market is pretty much at a resistance level. It's been up here, this major consolidation level. It's got to break 6,000 in order to even start a trend, but again, it probably needs to pull back to sit there and start doing that. Israel, really not moving like with all the global markets, just consolidating, so no real activity as far as Israel is concerned. Turkey, same thing, really not doing anything at all. It needs to push upwards in order to even start a trend to move upwards. Stockholm here, basically this looks like a German market where it's at a resistance level right now. If it could break that, then it can sit there and come to this pivot high and break that and start a trend long term. But again, just like all the global markets, it needs to pull back to move forward. South Africa, really nothing going on, just consolidating right now for the next couple of watts. And then Russia, nice movement up, but really nothing going on as far as Russia is concerned. You need to pull back and then at that point break the pivot. If it does, then there's a potential of it moving, but nothing as of right now. Let's go over to Asia. Shanghai. If you look at Shanghai, we're at a major resistance level right now that we've marked 24.55. Really nothing going on right now. Need to pull back to probably about 23.50. If you could do that, then we'll be interested to see exactly what happens at that level. Hong Kong market, trying to get out of the cloud, not quite yet. It's just consolidating. More consolidates, the better it's going to be in order for it to make a movement and start a trend up. Nikkei market finally broke for the weekly cloud again. It's setting up right now. It's at a major resistance level, which is pretty much right around here at 10,169 is a resistance level where I think you'll get to, and then probably bounce off that, pull back, and then we'll see what happens. Indian Sensex market still can't get to 18,000 again. It's trying to, if it can, and then it's got a potential of breaking up, but if it doesn't, if it goes below 17,000, it's going to be dangerous for the Indian market. So right now it's just one big consolidation pattern, but if it gets to the edges, it's unknown what it can do and which way it's going to go. Korean market still strong here. It needs to make the move to 2100 and break that. If it does, then it could start a trend going up. Next is Sydney market. Australian market really doing nothing at all, so it's not even worth looking at that one at all moving forward. Mexico is still very, very strong, consolidating. It needs to push up to sit there and keep on going trendwards, but it's not doing that right now. Canada really doing nothing at all. Brazil making a move up to 70,000. If you could sit there, make it move to 70,000, pull back a little, and then take a run at that thing, that's going to break that 70,000 level. So definitely watch out for Brazil moving forward. Colombia is a hidden secret right now. Not a lot of people thinking about it, but you should, because it's at a resistance level right now. Even it got there faster than the Brazil market. All it needs is a little pullback, and if it does, it's probably gonna have enough room to sit there and break that resistance level and go higher. So definitely keep an eye on the the Colombian market as a really probably the hottest one here in all the global markets moving forward right now. But just like every global market needs a pullback in order for it to move forward. We're gonna start looking at First thing we're going to look at over here, remember the left hand side is the daily time frame, right hand side is basically the weekly time frame. We're going to look at the Nasdaq because that it's at its all-time high right now. As you could see, it's really gone up there and made a huge movement up since the beginning of this year. It's been a great movement. This is being one of the leaders of the market. Next is being basically the Dow Futures with all the major companies that have a lot of dividends and stuff like that. You could see it's moving up right now. Every one of these markets are overextended, so it definitely needs a major pullback. It's got a minor pullbacks here but last week, but they're not major at all. You really need a major movement in order for you to enter the market. If you're in the market, then just tighten up your stops, but if you're not in the market, you got to be patient. This is where patience is going to be the key, because your reward risk is going to matter at the end of the day. S&P futures, it just broke through the resistance level. This week's going to be key to see exactly where it closes. If it closes around about 1375, that won't be good. If it closes around 1390, it's going to be really good. So by Friday, it'll be interesting to see exactly where the S&P lies. And then the weakest of all of them, which is not really too weak, is being the Russell futures, and you could see that basically it's kind of dying down. And the reason why we're in March, small caps typically take off in January and February. Now they kind of take a relaxing period right now. The reason why is a lot of people are shifted to the big caps and mid cap stocks instead of small. And the TSX, the Russell 2000 is full of a lot of small caps, especially gold and silver mining companies, and gold's not doing that great right now. That's why TSX is not taking off. That's it for this week. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll speak to you next week.